right, we back.
And we are back. We had to take a short intermission real quick. You know what I'm saying? It's all good. What were we talking about again? Lost my train of thought for a
We're
second.
talking about the heavy bag.
Yeah.
And all that, man.
Yo, then there was a time. I'll tell you something. People look at me, right? And, I'm not in the greatest shape, especially right now. Not right now, especially. But they underestimate how fast I can move my hands. Despite carrying this weight. And with power too. It's not like just quick. You can move in with just power. Like I'm talking about. Especially with the De La Hoya left, nigga, you feel me? That's where most of the power is right here with the left hook right here. And you turn the nigga inside out with that left hook.
I believe it, bro.
Ask the hockey player.
I seen it.
That nigga did not like that. I mean, hey, his shit was swole. He didn't get knocked out, but he was like, oh, fuck that. He said he was mad. He was like, oh, hell no. Nah. This motherfucker hit me. He said, I felt that.
Mine is my right.
Yeah. So
that right comes around that corner.
You see, there was a time in my life I used to be ambidextrous where I can just do everything with both hands. I can write with both hands, throw a football with both hands, and everything.
So you was a pinch hitter and everything.
Yeah. I mean, I used to be like left-handed with most things, but certain things. But the funny thing is,
Do you write left-handed?
No, I'm with my right, but I used to be able to write with both. But there's certain things I do with my left hand. Like if I throw the football, I'm throwing it with my left hand. If I write with my right hand.
Really, you throw it with your left hand?
Yes.
Oh shit.
I'm a left-handed. When it comes to stuff like that, I'm a lefty.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I never knew that about you, and I've known you for 137 years.
Yeah. There's certain things I do with my right, but there's a lot of things I still do with my left hand.
I got you.
So I'm still kind of ambidextrous because I can't write with my left hand anymore. Because I stopped practicing it. I only can write with my right hand now. I mean, I used to use the retard lefty scissors and shit.
Really?
Nah.
I remember I tried to use those things. I couldn't cut for the life
of
me,
man. Hey, them lefty scissors, man. But yeah, I was ambidextrous at one point where I can actually like throw a football. I'm talking about like throw good with my left and my right hand. So I'm left sometimes, right sometimes with certain things. So yeah, I'm somewhat ambidextrous still, but not as much as I used to be back in the day when I was a kid. So yeah, man. Yeah, but yeah, the heavy bag is good, man. I like the heavy bag. I'm gonna get some nice gloves though.
My gloves, I retired them. So
I got them little cheap ass gloves, man. I bust my shit open again. Bust my knuckles open.
No, but you need heavy gloves. You can't.
No, but listen, but remember, I'm hitting concrete.
Okay, well, I mean, damn, nigga, you need to stop doing that.
But it's fun.
Okay. Okay, Bruce Lee.
But hey, but I don't. Obviously, I'm not gonna go. You're not gonna fucking hit it with.
No, but you're tapping it, and when you're tapping it thousands of times, bro, it's gonna create a hole in your fucking hands, bro.
As it did there.
I used to do it, and I said, I'm not doing this no more.
Well, I mean,
because even hitting the heavy bag alone with bare hands, you're gonna create holes in your hands,
man, for sure. Oh yeah, hell yeah.
That's just not good for your ligaments. None of that.
But I have gloves though. I do have gloves when I hit the concrete.
I know you do. What I'm saying is
and
that you still ain't gonna do shit.
Nah, no. But
like I have tendonitis in both of my fucking forearms, man.
Hey.
Just from hitting the bag, even with gloves.
But you know what's good about hitting the concrete? That shit really turns your hands into stone.
No, obviously.
Because when you hit a jaw, that jaw gonna be.
Come on, man. At your age, you ain't got to be breaking no jaws no more, man.
That jaw going. That jaw.
You gonna leave that nigga? You gonna leave a motherfucker?
When you
retarded for sure.
Oh bro. Yeah, because now you're used to hitting a hard ass surface compared to a heavy bag. But the heavy bag is better because the heavy bag moves. That's why I like the heavy bag better. It moves.
No,
so then you got to move around and work around.
I learned from Mike Tyson how to make that bag move in coordination where you want it.
He makes that thing spin.
Oh, man. Oh, Lord. It's great.
Hey, man.
It's an art form.
Hey, boxing is a hell of a sport, man.
It is, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Really is. It saved me in many situations where I had to defend myself.
Yeah,
I
man.
thank the Lord for it.
Right.
Do I like to fight? No, I don't.
Man, and listen, now fighting is too much of a risk to fight nowadays because we're grown. With even if it's not your fault, now you're going to jail now for sure.
Well,
I mean, you'll get out, but you get arrested. You're not gonna go to jail, but you get arrested.
Yeah, but that's the thing, man.
It's not worth it.
If you're choosing to fight somebody to prove something just cause, that's stupid.
No, but
you use tactics like that to defend yourself, and that's it.
Right.
Or defend somebody you love. Somebody to protect somebody.
Right. Exactly.
Okay, but don't ever use this type of training to prove something to somebody.
I mean,
now if you really do hate somebody, and you want to go head up and square up with them. All right, take it to the ring. You can pay for shit like that.
Right. It's certainly better than shooting the motherfucker because that's what niggas do now.
Cowards pull out that gun real quick.
Well,
man.
listen, now,
real fucking quick.
Nowadays,
especially with that,
especially in places like South Florida, when it's stand your ground, bruh. A nigga pull out a gun on you and blow your shit. Listen, you saw the video when the man was kicking the man's truck and the man fucking.
And that happened in Brazil.
Right.
That video happened in Brazil.
Right.
Did you see how that man shot that man in point blank?
Bruh, I'm talking about he put 3 hollow points in that nigga's shit.
Wow. Like, without hesitation.
Pop, pop, pop.
He literally shot that man in his stomach. He's dead.
Dead.
Just because he was kicking his truck. Yeah, I would have been mad too, but just throw a punch, bruh.
Or
you didn't have to pull out a fucking gun.
Or shoot him in a way where you just disable him, not kill him.
God damn, I wouldn't have shot him at all.
Nah, not for that.
I wouldn't have shot him at all, bruh. It's a materialistic thing that he was touching, bruh. Chill.
Yeah, listen, we've gone to an age, right, where
holy shit.
Listen, we've grown. Now it's an age where niggas is a pussy as fuck, right? They're afraid to get their ass whooped, right? So now they're like, listen, I'm not trying to get punched in the face. I'm gonna shoot a nigga. They just be like, boom, boom, boom. They're ready to shoot. Like, no hesitation to pull out a gun on you. Listen, you'll be the biggest pussy in the world. Next, that man got a gun to your face. Gonna be like, what you gonna do?
And you know what? It's not just the crazy part is words will create that interaction. Also, man. You say something wrong to somebody,
ready to pull out a gat on you.
Pull out a fucking gun. And, hey, man, I'll take your life away just because you said something
right
that made him feel some type of way. Holy fuck, man, chill.
So here's the thing.
Holy fuck, man. My mindset is now. Back then, I used to get triggered by what people used to say.
Mm-hmm.
Look, now you can insult me, you can make fun of me, whatever.
Just don't put your hands.
Don't touch me.
That's it.
Don't fucking touch me. I'm gonna put your ass on that ground.
Now here's the thing about the weapons. If you decide to draw out that weapon, right, and you play with that weapon, you know what they say? Do not play with guns, right? Don't play with weapons. It's not a toy. You play with it as like it's a toy. There's repercussions to that, right?
Of course.
Like, let's say you threaten to shoot somebody and you don't shoot them.
Because if I'm in a situation where you pull out a gun on me, I'm be like, hey, bro, you better use that motherfucker.
And you don't shoot him.
You don't shoot me, I'm coming after your ass after that.
Then, there's always going to be, you're always going to have to be looking behind your back because you never know how that person's going to react. Be like, listen, I got a gun pointed at me and the guy basically said, I'm going to take your life. And he doesn't take your life. You're going to be like, you know what? Yeah.
I'm coming for your ass after that.
Yeah.
That's just me personally. Or if you do that to one of my loved ones, you pull a gun on them and you don't take their life,
and
you best believe that I'm coming for that ass.
And there's another thing that
That's real nigga shit.
There's another thing I really don't, I can't stand when niggas jump people, man. I hate it, man. Listen, two guys trying to square up and do their thing, and all of a sudden their friends want to jump in and fucking now it's turned into a handicap match, and then you beat the guy to a pulp because you kicking him, and how's he going to defend himself against 4 or 5 people? You know what I'm saying? Unless he got a weapon.
It's been like that for centuries too, man.
Right.
Like, you remember when we were in high school, we used to go to the, what's this called? The St. Clements Fair?
Right.
Niggas used to come there to bunch up.
To fight.
To jump one person.
Right. And I think that's a very... And
I was in the middle of those situations because a lot of the people that I knew were getting jumped. And it was crazy because they wouldn't touch us, but they would jump that one person and just skedaddle. Everybody would just run away. And it's like, damn. It took 15 people to prove a point to that one person.
And that's one thing too. Just
Something I never understood.
Just like how you said about the gun, the person decided to threaten you in that way and didn't decide to follow through. Mm-hmm. Same thing. You get jumped. I'm coming after every single one of you, one by
for
one.
sure.
You ain't gonna even know when I'm coming for your ass too.
I still remember the one time, like you remember when we used to go to the movies? Because I was jumped. I wasn't jumped, but we were attacked by a group of people right in front of my home years ago, man. When I was a teenager, high school.
Yeah.
And one of those individuals, I was at the movie theater one weekend, and I found him. I found him there with a group of girls. Pussy ass motherfucker, bro.
I bet you.
Pussy.
I bet you.
And he tried to hit me with a crowbar that night. He swung it at my head probably 3 to 4 times, and I had to duck and dodge that thing.
That man would have split your fucking wig with that fucking.
I would have been dead. I would have been dead. And when I saw him in that movie theater, and I stepped up to him, when I tell you his white skin turned fucking blood red, I don't mean mad red. Nervous. I mean scared red.
Yeah, like his life flashed before his
eyes. They called the police on me that night, man. They called the police on me that night because
They had some bad intentions that night.
What? Hey, yo. Oh boy, and I was a youngin'. But I shook that boy's boots, man. And I guarantee you he never did that shit to nobody again. Because the reason why he did that to me that night was because he was with a group of people that were much tougher than him.
Of course.
So they empowered him.
Of course.
To feel as if, I'm going to be protected because I got my boys now. Mm-hmm. Okay. You learned that day, bro. Or that night. Mm-hmm. So, but I mean, that was when I was, we were kids. But if I would come across him now, I'd be like, hey, bro, you remember that time, right?
I'll still beat your ass, though.
Even though I don't even remember this kid's face, man.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying,
we all go through our shit.
Yeah, of course.
A lot of people, they grow up, never been in a situation like that before, but they're what? You're in your 30s, your 40s, you're so tough now, right?
Man, I mean, listen, if you've never been punched before, listen, I'm not saying a person's a pussy if you've never been in a fight or anything like that. I'm not saying that. That just means you've probably been able to avoid being in those kind of confrontations. But to me, I think, especially as a man, you got to know how it feels to be punched in the face.
Well, you got to get knocked down.
Yeah. You might not get knocked out, but at least feel like, oh, damn, I got hit.
Well, I've been hit hard.
Oh, yeah.
I've been hit hard.
Bro.
And that hit was a sucker punch, of course, but...
Always is, isn't it?
But I felt what it... Like, damn.
It's always a sucker punch. It's never like
most of the time.
It's never like a square up, like, man. even playing field. It's never even.
I've been the type, I'm always ready. You want to square up? Let's get it. Because when you touch me, I don't know what comes through me, but this adrenaline comes through me, man, that, like I said, you're going to touch me, you better knock my ass out, bro. You better knock me out.
Man.
Because if you don't knock me out, I'm going to fight until I win somehow.
To me, man, I try to avoid those situations because, man, there comes a point when somebody does some shit to you, like, and you just fucking...
you lose it. You don't know how far it's going to go.
You black out and you don't know what you're going to do.
That's why I'm right there with you, bro. I don't know if I'm going to keep hitting. I don't know if I'm going to keep stomping.
Right.
I don't know.
I don't want to bust the motherfucker's head to the white meat and you just keep fucking...
Some Malcolm X shit? Nah, bro.
Right. You kicking them and...
I feel you, bro. It's not worth it.
Yeah. You know
this is why now I've been doing my best, man. I just walk away. I turn around and I walk away. And, a lot of people, you're a pussy.
Yeah.
Okay. But if I turn around and I handle that situation.
But you know what's funny about that? The ones that say, the ones that be barking, talking all loud, I'll end you, I'll beat your ass, nigga. I mean, the ones that they're just very vocal about their intentions, right? The ones that are very vocal, most of the time. And if they're not, and if they're about that life and they're vocal, they're just an asshole. And you know what happens to those kind of guys, too. They get theirs, too, because they're like, oh, yeah? We know you're tough, but tough guys die, too. Remember, Mike Tyson said it best, right? Listen, smart fighters last, not tough fighters, man. Tough fighters get your ass whooped because you sometimes your pride gets in the way and you think, okay, listen, I'm getting my ass tore the fuck up. I might get seriously injured going through this. And don't get me wrong, sometimes those fighters, and you got to give those guys their props to get in the ring with anybody, and impose their will on another man. You feel me?
Because you gotta.
It's something
not to cut you off.
Go ahead.
There's been many fighters that a lot of people don't even know about. They're irrelevant.
Yeah.
They get in the ring.
Irrelevant like this podcast.
Right. They get in the ring and they get hit once so hard. And their mental health goes to shit.
Right.
For the rest of their life. Like they're not capable of moving their limbs, their body.
Yeah.
They can't even talk no more.
So
but these people are getting in the ring to fight and to entertain you.
Risking their lives to entertain you.
And y'all are just screaming and yelling. Yeah, this and that, this and that. When that person screaming and yelling can never even take a hit to the face like that.
Right. Listen,
let that sink in.
Remember the other day we was talking about the basketball players, right? The guy on the bench that never plays, right? He's better than that. He's 100 times better than the average guy on the court. He'll mop the floor with all those guys on the average court right now. So you take one of them boxers that you think they quote suck, right? Right? They say Tank is 5'6". You gonna beat Tank's ass? Okay. Who gonna fight that nigga, bro? Let's be honest. Come on, man.
I wouldn't.
Nah, hell fuck no.
I would never step in the ring with one of these professional fighters that y'all see on TV.
Listen,
because
he's smaller than you, but that doesn't mean he ain't gonna beat your ass.
It don't matter.
Because
motherfucker throw a couple punches, throw me off my guard, I'm done.
Look, he will do that. He will succeed at that. And listen, he's not gonna even punch you in the face. He's gonna punch you right in the liver.
Wherever, body shot, wherever it may be, I'm done.
He gonna go like this, and he gonna fall to the ground.
I don't sugarcoat this shit. Oh no. I would never challenge one of these professional fighters like that.
The problem with people,
never, bro.
The problem with people, they get the eye of the tiger complex.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, your ego gets in the way. Listen. I can knock this motherfucker out. He ain't shit. All right.
So they look at the movie like Rocky, right? They think Rocky, the most terrible defense I've ever seen in my life.
He was an actor. He was never a boxer.
He just takes hits.
And it was true. That motherfucker, his whole career in those movies was taking hits.
Right.
That's why he came out. He looked
like Muhammad Ali, basically. After Muhammad Ali faced what? Was it George Foreman or Larry Holmes that I'm talking about that beat the dog shit out of him?
Both of them did.
Right, they beat the dog shit out of each other, but that fight really fucked them up on another level.
It goes to show you that's the whole point here, man. And that's why I have a respect for Floyd Mayweather, man, because his defense is so on point. Like, remember the other day we were talking, hey, don't get hit.
That's the purpose, he said.
You're going to get hit, obviously, but just try to get hit.
To minimize
how much you're going to get hit.
Right, because some fighters, listen, especially the Mexican fighters, bro, right? Those guys got heart, and they used to fight a lot. You know what I'm saying? You talking about like Chavez Sr. and all them guys? Bro, he has like 200 fights. Professional fights, I'm talking about. That doesn't even include amateur and all that type of shit.
Course.
You feel me?
Very true.
So this man probably fought I'm talking about before professional or semi-professional, or whatever they call it. He probably fought over 400 or 500 times. And in these fights he's not knocking everybody out either. So these fights are going 8, 9, 10, 12 rounds. You know what I'm saying? Nowadays, fighters don't fight like that anymore because obviously they know the dangers and all that shit now. So fighters are fighting maybe twice a year now. So I give Tank his props, bro. Tank fought 2 fights in 3 months. Remember?
Yeah, but Tank is a tank.
Remember, Tank fought in January.
He's called Tank for a reason.
He hit that nigga in the ear. That nigga started bleeding out the ear. That nigga said, "Hey, I can't hear. No mas." That nigga said, "I can't hear. No mas." That nigga said, "Mm-mm." Okay, second fight. What they wanted to see, they said, "Oh, okay." Hey, he hit Ryan Garcia right in the liver. Ryan Garcia said, "Nope."
Yo, Ryan Garcia legit said, he's like, "I can't get up."
Listen, he could have got up, but he said, "Listen."
He used his conscience here.
Because you know what would have happened if he did get up? He gonna get like really knocked out.
Hey, he said to himself, "Okay, hold on. I ain't gonna let this go no further." Normally somebody else has to throw that towel, right?
Right.
Not in that situation.
See,
if you're smart, hey, he took the defeat. Doesn't mean he ain't tough.
Because none of you.
That's what you people fucking misconstrue, dog.
None of you can beat his ass.
Oh, a boxer didn't win the fight. Oh, he ain't tough. No, he ain't shit.
Okay. So,
wow.
See, you know, a lot of people, when they saw that shot, that's why you know they've never been hit before, right? So you take a shot like that. That shot can shut down your nervous system. So you kind of become paralyzed for temporarily. You feel me?
No, a shot like that could break an organ in your body, bro.
Yeah, listen, I'm surprised he didn't crack his rib. Hit him right in the liver. Blah!
Look, man, this stuff is real.
It's
just I hate these cameras, dog. These cameras, all this media and all this fucking shit, man, makes everything look like it's a fucking blur. Oh man. But you know, this is just me talking. Look, I normally speak facts, but this is just my opinion. I'm gonna admit it. This is just my opinion
about
what, how I feel when people overlook sports and this and that, man. It's my opinion because everybody else has their own, they have their own beliefs when it comes to this stuff. But in all honesty, at the end of the day, don't bark and preach about something that you don't ever experience, man.
Exactly.
Don't do that.
So okay. Perfect example, just like how we always talk about, right? Everybody swears they can be a fucking DJ. They swear to fucking God. Just because you know good music, they just assume that you can conjure that up and just perform for a live crowd and just kill it like that. To me, that's motherfucking disrespectful. That shit pissed me off because listen, here's the thing. You practice so much, right? You practice so much, you make it look fucking easy. And they think it's easy because you make it look effortless, right? You know what I'm saying? We've been doing this shit for over half of our lives, you know what I'm saying? Nigga, you retired from the shit, you feel me? And you can still bust some of these niggas up out here.
But do you see me trying to prove a point?
No.
You see, that was my point before when
right.
I was,
right, I get
talking
you.
about these sports and stuff.
Yeah.
It's like, come on, man.
That's why some people get, when they get carried away by fantasy football and that, I'm like, nigga, calm down, bro. You're not the one running on the field. You know what I'm saying?
The moment somebody gets injured, he fucked us over. He fucked us
over.
Listen,
one time.
He fucked us over. Break your fucking patella tendon.
Right. And
how you gonna feel?
Right. And you know, it comes to the point where they sent the guy hate messages and shit. Oh, you fucked me over. I was almost gonna win my league. Nigga, get the
holy shit. That is psychotic.
So okay, so here's the thing now.
Psychotic.
If you're that invested, if you're that invested,
holy shit,
into something like that doesn't benefit your life. Sports is supposed to be entertainment, more or less, right?
Doesn't matter if they win or lose, man.
Right?
You just
right. So
praise the people that represent you. That's it.
Listen, you give all the competitors their props. Obviously, listen, we're not about having participation trophies, but you know what I'm saying. You got to give all the participants their props for participating. However, we all know there's a winner and loser. Ain't no listen, you lose. It happens. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna win all the time. And that's the way sports works. You know what I'm saying? Somebody will get the best of you at some point. You know what I mean? Yeah, bro. But like I was saying, yeah, bro. Just like the DJ thing, you make it look so effortless. You mixing into different songs, not even just mixing into the same genre. You mixing into different genres, and they be like, okay, oh, yeah. You go into a house song to a hip hop song to a rock song to a reggaeton, or whatever the fuck you want to do, right? That should take practice, obviously. You got to know what the fuck you do.
Shit doesn't come overnight,
right?
Man.
So, especially when you're going cross genre, that's a whole different ball game. Because then those songs ain't just gonna just sit there. You gotta like move, because otherwise it's gonna fucking you're going train wreck, basically. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, they think it's easy. They see you scratching and shit, doing all those nice tricks and 2-click flares and juggles and all that shit. They think that shit is a game where you practice 8-9 hours a day, sweating your ass off. We go to work, we fucking go to sleep late, and we go to work the next day, and then do the same thing the next day. Go get a bottle, practice, nigga. what I'm saying? Practice that makes you fucking sick.
Because look, man.
Fuck out of here, man.
When I was in a competition DJ, excuse me,
DMC.
I legit for 1 year straight, January to December, probably a little bit longer than that. I legit locked myself in this room for hours on end, clicking, spinning, whatever you want to however you want to depict that shit. Doing crazy shit that nobody else would ever do. They would just, like, if somebody would walk in here and see what I was doing, they'd be like, "Are you okay? Why are you doing this?"
Hell, you can go to a lot of venues now. DJs don't even scratch anymore. Right? It used to be a regular thing.
Right.
Like, get a quick little break. DJ scratch a little something real quick, and then boom, go into the song or whatever. Or they'll listen. And then another thing I noticed, man, a lot of DJs, they just blend everything. Not every song's meant to be blended, man. Sometimes you just gotta cut that motherfucker, man. Just put the bam, and then just drop that bitch.
Into the next one.
You know what I'm saying? But a lot of niggas don't. They're afraid to do that because they time it off, bro.
The time is off, and their judgment on the music is off.
Right.
Also,
you
can't do that with every track.
No, you cannot. Not every track's meant to be blended into another track, man. Sometimes you just gotta fucking just cut that bitch into another track. You feel me? And I was talking to some young kids. I was at FL's bar, right? The young kids, they're like, "Damn, bro, like you do this shit, and you just next move. You already know where to go next. I'm not like this. Like, damn, oh shit. You know what I'm saying? Even if I don't know what to play at the moment, I figure it out. That shit happens. Sometimes you're like, damn, I don't know what to play to get these motherfuckers going sometimes.
Nothing's perfect, bro.
You feel me? But at the same time, you're going to be like, listen, it still looks seamless. You're thinking that, but the crowd can't see that.
Well, what people don't understand is sometimes you got to play something that might not be fulfilling, but that one not fulfilling track that you're playing
can get you to where you want to go.
Up to where you need to be.
Right. And a lot of DJs are afraid to do that too. I noticed because sometimes when you play a song, listen, you play, okay, I call it like a filler track where you might play like 20 to 30 seconds of it, so it can smoothly get you into the next track.
What I call that is the transition.
Right.
It's a transition into the banger.
Right. So and everybody thinks you buy this expensive ass equipment and it's gonna make you good, and that's horse shit.
And look, I'm a drummer. I'm not always posting videos of me drumming or whatever this and that, because a lot of times when I am in my studio, which lately I haven't been able to do that.
Who got time to do anything nowadays, man?
It's unfortunate, but
we'll get it right, man.
But when I am in here and I get to play on the drums, I do it for 8 hours straight. Like, I legit play until I can't feel my arms or my legs.
Right.
Just like I would with, my DJing stuff. I would do it until I hated it.
You don't even want to look at the turntable.
You don't want to look at it at the end of the day or night.
Right. You like,
but the next day, you wake up with that motivation to do it all over again.
You know what I'm saying? You wake up and like, all right, let's get this going. And that's how you become good at anything, right? You got to put in the work, bro. And a lot of people are not willing to put in the work, but they want to just reap benefits, right? With anything in life. You just want to take shortcuts. And, that's the modern way now, you know what I'm saying? Everybody want to take shortcuts, because they think technology is going to help you become a good DJ, right? For example. I'm just going to use that because it's an easy example.
And technology is coming to the point where musicians are getting pushed out. Crazy, because now, like I was telling you the other day at NAMM, newest NAMM, they came out with all these new technologies that legit play the music for you.
So digital guitar, basically, huh?
Yeah, you just press buttons on the strings.
Right. So that's why.
Damn, really?
That's why everybody has contentions with DJs. They use sync and all this other shit, which I don't care. I don't think it's a big deal, to be honest with you, because even if you use sync, you still have to know how to DJ, bro. Because, yeah.
There's a podcast that came out with Rob Swift the other day.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, Rob Swift, that nigga, man.
Okay, but I didn't even just mean to say Rob Swift. It was all the executioners in the video.
Okay, with precision on them.
Everybody was in it.
Make some noise for DJ
Well,
Precise,
not
y'all.
everybody, but there was a select few.
Make some
Now,
noise for DJ Precise, y'all.
now here was the thing about that podcast.
Uh-huh.
Even Rob Swift admitted it.
Mm-hmm.
AI is coming,
Sure.
and it will take a musician and a DJ's job
Sure.
eventually.
Right.
There will be no need for a live band or a DJ anymore. It'll come. It's coming.
Yeah. I mean, I probably won't have any
believe-
teeth when it happens, but yes, it's coming soon.
You know what? You know what?
That's probably maybe in 20 years from now.
You know what? Yeah, okay. If you give it 20, you're right. We just gonna be half dead already.
Yeah. Grateful Dead for sure.
You know what? In the next 5 years,
Hey,
I'm gonna give it to you right now. In the next 5 years, in the next 5 years, that AI is already gonna be underway. And here's the crazy part about that too, because you already got the McDonald's that are being launched with no humans in it at all. There's already one. I don't remember where it was, but there's already one. Full AI. You go up there, you press buttons on the screen or whatever this thing, your food come out of a window. There's no humans in there at all making nothing.
Even before AI, humans were getting
Were
getting replaced because look at like Amazon shit. People don't even want to go to the fucking mall anymore.
Okay,
people
that's
go.
My point.
People
point
order
is that
shit online now to go get a shirt instead of saying back in the day. Let's say, hey, I need to go to Courage Mall. I need to go get a shirt or some dress slacks. You would just go to the mall, right? Go TJ Maxx or what's the other place? Marshalls or whatever, right? Old Navy or whatever. Now you say, man, nigga, I'm gonna go on Amazon and just get that shit. I ain't gotta wait in no line, blah blah blah, and all that shit.
Now
I still go sometimes anyway, but yeah, but that's what that's already been replacing people already. Online services already replacing regular jobs, and that's not even AI. You know?
Now in the trucking industry, check this out.
Mm.
All this AI that's being created with the automated trucks and all this, the Tesla and all this other bullshit or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Check this out. Dedicated freight. Keyword here. Talking facts here. I ain't talking no fucking gibberish. Talking about dedicated freight. I ain't talking about the normal truck driver who goes to a mom and pop place to pick up a load to take it to another mom and pop place.
So before you go into it, explain to the crowd, to the audience what dedicated freight
dedicated freight. Dedicated freight is freight that moves in a lane every single day, year round.
Okay.
Meaning essentials, water, food, whatever it may be, things that people need to live life.
Right. The essentials.
Okay, I'm not talking about anything else here.
Anything reefer, pretty much.
Anything refrigerated, anything dry,
right?
Which is food,
like grains, rice, all that shit,
meat, whatever.
Right.
This is dedicated freight.
Right.
The bigger trucking companies, the major trucking companies,
mm-hmm.
they have contracts with all these major companies: Walmart, Costco, Dollar General, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
This is freight that moves on a daily basis, 24 hours. Meaning, if I was a dedicated driver on one of these accounts,
mm-hmm.
I'm picking up a loaded trailer from one of these locations, and I'm taking it to another location, dropping it off.
Right.
And then I'm picking up another trailer going to another location.
Right.
That is dedicated freight. This freight always moves.
Right.
Now, listen to me now. This freight is always moving from location to location. Now, is it the same location every single time? Yes, it is. Dedicated freight.
Right.
Going from point A to another point, which is B.
Back and forth
to the same places.
Right.
AI will take this over. These autonomous trucks will take these dedicated routes over to go back and forth to these places because they're going to be programmed to do that.
Right.
So, guess what? These major companies, these companies that own so many trucks, so many trailers, that pay so many people to run this dedicated freight, it's going from the same place to the same place to the same place to the same place. Eventually, what do you think those drivers are going to be doing? Jack shit. Those are the jobs that are going to be lost when it comes to the trucking industry. Dedicated freight. Because you got to remember something. When you're going to a warehouse to pick up dedicated freight to take it to another warehouse, These are big warehouses. The computer is so easily programmed for a truck to enter through the entrance, to drop it where it needs to go, and then go back to where it needs to go.
So the only problem with that is what happens when things don't go perfectly as planned.
And that is
The weather,
something that is going to be a part of AI. Because guess what?
other human people driving on the street.
Check this out though. Here, look how this is going to balance out.
It always balances out.
Look how this is going to balance out. There's going to be accidents. There's going to be freak accidents with this type of technology.
Of course there is.
But check this out though. There's one less liability, the person in the truck.
Yeah.
How many people drive these trucks?
A lot.
Meaning, insurance ain't going to be paid on that person no more. Whether they're hurt, they're dead, or just insured to be in the truck.
Mm-hmm.
There's no human in that truck no more. So if this autonomous truck creates a freak accident, they're still they're still capitalizing. They're still capitalizing.
They're probably, I'm thinking the way they probably would assess that situation, they probably would try to get them on property damage. They'll probably try to get them on, they'll get them on something else. It wouldn't get them on the actual person in the truck, the actual driver, but they'll get you on some other shit, bro, for sure. There's going to be something else to how they get you on the hook for your insurance when you got the automated fucking truck driving, hauling freight.
Hey, my point was that this has all been planned already. Everything's already ready to go.
Yeah.
It's all in testing now. So, for example, like where I work, it's robots that load up the water that people drink at all these major locations that you go to, Walmart, Publix, whatever this and that.
All these
It's robots, yeah, whatever it may be. It's robots that load the trucks. It's not physical people on forklifts or whatever this and that. It's literally somebody with a computer telling the robot to go in there and to load it up. And these people treat me sometimes like I'm a fucking slave when I'm putting these trailers in their doors. And me being me, I puff my chest out because I know my worth. And I made it clear to these people, if you're going to treat me that way, I'm going to treat you the same way right back. And if I'm not here no more, get ready for the next person who's just not going to do what I do. Or that person's just going to quit right on the dot, and they're gone. And then you have nothing.
Right.
So, society has come to the point where, yeah, we are going to be treated this way. Up until this technology, because these people that are treating me this way are the guinea pigs for the technology that's being tested inside of these warehouses.
Right.
They're the ones running the computers to tell the robot what to do. But guess what? Eventually, when that technology is finalized and it's, quote, safe enough to continue doing it without human operation,
you ain't got no job.
You ain't got no fucking job.
And
these people are very smart that run these computers.
Of course.
They're very educated.
Right.
So I just hope y'all catch my drift. I'm really not trying to, scare people or plant a seed in people's heads or anything like that. But this is where the world's going.
Yeah, because it's cost effective.
This is where we're going. And it is what it is.
Think about it. People are living longer, right? Longer than expected. People are going well into their 80s nowadays. That wasn't the norm back then. It happened, but not with great regularity. So when you got all that going on, you got an overpopulation.
Population.
And you got to listen, baby boomers, all those baby boomers, they're all old now, right? The youngest baby boomer is what? Maybe what? 55 is the youngest, maybe? The oldest baby boomer is probably like, you looking like 80, 81, 82 maybe? The oldest baby boomer. So these people were a very large part of the economy in the United States after World War II.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So they're all dying out. They're all gonna start dying slowly. They've already started dying.
Already died.
Right. They're already dying. Post World War II, 60s. These people were born mid 40s to the early 60s, right? Our parents, baby boomers. Baby boomers meaning they had a bunch of kids after World War II. They were fucking, and they had a bunch of kids. Speaking of that, that's another thing. AI, another reason for AI, I think, because people are not having as many children as they used to. People are not getting married like they used to.
And look,
so they don't have bodies like they used to back in the day. The baby boomer era, people were having children. You feel me? People were having nuclear fucking families. Nowadays, ain't nobody having families. Everybody want to be single, living by themselves. Men are the most single they ever been, and them niggas done gave up because they ain't getting no pussy. They can't deal with women anymore. And women,
I don't blame them one bit.
And women are single.
You women are select few now.
Right. Women are
select fucking few. If you want to be put up with.
Women
real nigga shit.
Right. Women are single now because they feel like men are no longer needed because now they make money more than they ever did. Super independent. But let me ask the women this. If that's the case, right? Y'all independent as fuck now, right? All this other shit, you making all this money more than you ever done in history. In history. Why have they reported that they are the most unhappy they've ever been in the history of life? Why are they unhappy though?
They didn't even need to report that. You could see it.
But why are they unhappy now? They got what they wanted, right?
Yeah. You females got what you wanted. You wanted to be the boss. Y'all wanted to be the business makers.
Right.
Y'all wanted to tell people what to do. Y'all wanted to have control over men. Y'all got what you wanted.
So, I go back to this. A lot of them, not all, but a lot, think because this world, this modern world that was built by men, right? Made all these amenities for you to think that you can be independent from men. A lot of them forget that you need men to protect you from what? Other men, right?
Not just man, anything dangerous. Man.
Right, but other men is dangerous because what happened? What used to happen back in the day with all these villages, right? Niggas would come, kill the nigga, and take all the hoes and be like, "Listen,
and rape them and fuck them.
You're my whore now. I'm gonna do. You're gonna obey me or whatever. All this other shit.
I got you.
So
I got you.
So that's the most primitive fucking example I can give, right? It's a modern world now, so it's not obvious, not a primitive. You're gonna go outside and the niggas are just gonna mug you like that. That doesn't happen like that anymore. Now, not with regularity, at least.
No, you got to go to Walmart for that to happen.
Yeah.
Sorry.
You know what I'm saying? So, it
doesn't happen at Target.
So the thing is, they work and get these careers, do all this other shit, right? And then all of a sudden, they reach certain age and like, damn, I'm lonely, right? And then they think they can get the best they can get where they wasted their prime years being in the streets, right? Doing what they wanted to do. Ain't nobody gonna tell me what to do, blah, blah, blah. And then now you're past your prime and you stuck. And you know what they say, right? Out the gate, when a woman's born, they're born with value, you feel me? Their purity, attractiveness, whatever, right?
That's all you call it.
Femininity. Right? When a man's born, you ain't got shit. You're born with nothing. So you have to make yourself somebody just to even attract a woman.
Look, you're born with the love of your mother.
Right.
Because your mother's always going to have your back. As a man.
That's the closest.
As a man. That's the only thing you're going to get when you're born is the love of your mother.
That's the closest.
But other than that, you will get ridiculed in this world as a man.
And
doesn't fucking matter.
That's the closest thing you'll ever experience to what's called unconditional love.
Unconditional love, and this is look.
Just like the same thing with it's like you said, a mother to her children. That's the closest thing she'll reach to unconditional love. You know what I'm saying? Everything else, when she's dealing with a man, a husband, whatever, it's conditional based on what he can do, what type of character he has. And listen, I'm not saying that it shouldn't be that way because, like I said, like I always say every time, most men ain't shit anyways. You feel me? They suck. So now they suck. So then the females are like, oh wow, they think every man is like that, and then they start acting like niggas because a lot of these hoes want to be men, dog. They want to
I'm
be
sorry, but a
niggas.
lot of you hoes suck too.
Listen,
I've come across too many women. Y'all suck.
but check what I'm trying to say. Though. A lot of them think a lot of them think they're men now. They want to be niggas, man. They think they got dicks. You know, just put your dick up, bro. Like a lot of them think they got dicks now. You know what I'm saying? They want to be men. Listen, until it's time to be a man. Then they're like, oh no.
I
Oh
can't do this now.
wait. I can't drop that transmission.
Yeah.
Right?
They got the money to do it though.
Right.
But then at the same time, they're saying to themselves, damn, if I had a real man in my life, he probably could have taken care of this situation. And I wouldn't have to pull money out of my pocket to do it.
Right.
Yeah, you're shit out of luck now, homegirl.
Right.
Because now you're probably in your 40s, your 50s.
Yeah.
Titties sagging to the ground. You dragging them all the way to God. Yeah.
Right. You buying.
And then you still looking for a young nigga to come fuck you. And what? That young nigga don't want you. He want the 21-year-old now.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Facts.
I'm getting wound up with this shit because it's the truth.
Listen, then buy them little drops. You can make that pussy wet because the pussy dry. Because
exactly.
She going through menopause and shit.
You got construction paper pussy now, ho.
Hey, man. You almost say, hey, man. Hey.
Hey, that's what it is. That purple construction paper. That was the most driest one, bruh. When I was in school, dog.
Yo, hey, man. Hey,
the purple one, nigga.
Hey, stop it.
Woo! You look at that purple one, it has sparkles in that bitch, bro. It was kind of white.
Of course.
That's that crust, nigga.
Yo. Hey,
yeah.
You know. So.
Woo!
I say this to say this, bro. Basically, bro. Like you always said, they do, you know, that part of that's feminism and all that shit. We're not gonna get into too much. I'm not gonna dig deep into.
We're about to close this out anyway, so finish it up, bro. Go ahead.
Listen. At the end of the day, a lot of women they get these benefits, right? Now, the only time when they complain is when these sexist things don't benefit them, right? Like, let's say, for example, she said, I'm an independent woman, right? Bad bitch, I got my own money, right? Right? So then you go out on a date with her. She expects you to pay the bill. So how's that independent? Pay your own shit, right? Let's go fitty, behold. Fitty. I'll pay mine, you pay yours.
Hold on, she's the manly figure now. Pull that wallet out, ho.
Right. Hey, listen. Let's say we walking down the street. You got a girl, right? Right? And then some dude attacks and snatches a fucking purse, right? And runs away. And you say, listen, I don't feel like being a man today. I'm not trying to go get that purse. I'm straight. Feel me? Just like you say, listen, I don't feel like being feminine today. I'm gonna say shit like suck my dick, nigga, and all this other fucking nigga talk shit, right? And talk like a fucking, a mesophonic. Look it up.
Or just watch Beer League and you'll know what a mesophonic is.
Right. You're gonna be like this. Yeah, you're gonna be like, yeah, I can do the same thing a nigga could do. Blah 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 blah. Right. And then you know what happens? Then they go home, right? They go home to their 17 cats that they got, and they're gonna start crying. They're gonna watch a novella. They're gonna put a novella on. They're gonna be like, damn, I wish I had love like this.
And they wake up in the morning, eat a piece of bread with butter on it.
Yeah.
Drink a coffee.
Right.
With some, a little bit of leche in it, dog. Some café con leche or whatever.
Right. They're gonna put some eye drops in their eyes too because they've been crying all night, right? But I'm okay. I'm
gonna attack the day.
Right. Listen.
You ain't gonna attack shit.
Listen.
Pussy's still gonna be construction paper.
Listen. Yes. You know what I'm saying? So all this stuff plays a role in what's going on because everybody thinks that everybody's in denial about a lot of things, you know what I'm saying? They just don't want to be they don't want to be the best version of themselves. They just want to rely on technology and all this other shit,
social media,
and then you
whatever.
get replaced by technology,
Because
right?
man, you females, man, every single day that I open up that Instagram shit, this is all I see. All day long. All this, and that. Y'all wake up to that shit now.
Popping that pussy.
Y'all do that, and y'all want to wake up. Oh, I got 100 likes today. I'm good now.
Hey, listen.
Y'all don't even want affection and love from a man no more. Y'all want this shit.
So check it out.
I'm putting that in the fucking camera.
Yo,
That's what y'all want every fucking day.
So hey, I'm glad you mentioned that.
God damn, it's sad, bro.
Yo, check it. So I'm glad you mentioned that. So they did a poll one time, right? They asked the women this. They said, what would you rather have, right? A man that you love or Instagram?
I already know the answer to that.
They said Instagram, dog. Most of them said, yo, I'd rather have my Instagram. Fuck that nigga.
That nigga didn't provide nothing to me, right?
Not even that. They just say, oh, he can't tell me what to do.
Okay, so what? When you're old and you're laying in your bed alone and you want a man to penetrate you, right? What, is Instagram gonna penetrate you? You gonna stick your phone in your pussy now? That's what you gonna do?
Everybody.
God damn. Hey, Mr. Cortez here, my dog. Hey, we out here, bro.
Hey,
dog. That's the end of the conversation there, dog.
Hey, man. At the end of the day listen, I'm going to say this and we're going to close it out. Look.
Right, hey, y'all get... Wrong time for me to be on here right now. Woo!
Hey, he wound up today, but it's all good.
Yeah,
I'm glad.
I'm in a good mood today, bro.
I'm glad. You know what I'm saying? I got my shit too, but it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, hey, look at me closely. Put the glass back on. Look at me closely. I'm going to tell you this. Keep living the way y'all living.